Good afternoon. Thank you for stopping by Healing Conversations with Z. This is Zuri Bibi speaking, and I'm here with a Divine Masculine reading. I was just checking to see what was going on, and I decided to stop at this point and actually put this message up to see if pretty much of what's going on in my channels similar to what's going on in others' channels as well. What's going on in the atmosphere? I got two stories here, and this is how I started it. And from what I got, looks like Divine Masculine is working hard because he wants to be the official person. So he's going to the courthouse to go through adjudication because he wants to end something with a mature woman. That's just one story. Apparently either he was married or he has some type of business or something where he has to legally go to court to end something with someone. And so that's what the one story is, that I got. And then I pulled these other cards. I haven't used these cards in a while, and I decided to pull them out and see what was going on. And got the Son of Cups, the Ace of Swords upside down, Six of Cups, Eight of Swords, Ten of Wands, Five of Wands, the Hermit, and the Seven of Swords. And looking at this, it's a lot of action because it's three wands out here. Three wands and mental action, two swords, and two emotions. So Divine Masculine is kind of going through a lot right about now. What it's saying is he's not being truthful about something in his childhood, either something in his childhood or something at home. And whatever it is he was going on, this is just like something that just kind of popped up in his head. It was just like a flash, something real quick that he just acknowledged it, just noticed it. And so right now, whatever it is that he's noticing about his childhood is causing him a lot of burdens, and he's fighting. So because all this is happening, he has decided to go into hermit mode, because even though it looks sneaky and he has to look like he's being sneaky, but actually he wants victory. He wants to be able to have something positive to say about this situation, and he still wants to hold on to one of his swords. He's holding on to it. So he wants to switch whatever is going on with his childhood, and whatever this lie is. He wants to switch it around and have victory over it, because apparently right now he is not having victory. I'm looking at it a little bit more, and like I say, he's overburdened. He's overburdened with these wands. Even though he's in his emotions, he's overburdened, and he knows that he hasn't been truthful because he's been fighting a lot. And whatever this is with his childhood, or his inner child issues, is causing him to go within, because he wants to have something to celebrate. He wants to have a good spark. He wants to be able to celebrate that he's made this realization that he didn't know about before. I was going to clarify a card What did I want to clarify? I wanted to know what he wasn't being truthful about. That's what I want to know. What is he not being truthful about? What is he not being truthful about? Why this Ace of Swords upside down, reversed? Ah. Five of Swords. Heartbreak. Not being true. Here it is. He's not being truthful, and he got the heartbreak. He's just going through a lot. Anything else I should clarify? Let's see, these Eight of Wands. What does he want to understand? What does he want to understand? What does he want to understand? Because it's like a flash of lightning here. Flash of lightning. King of Wands. He knows he's passionate. No, that's the Knight of Wands. He wants to be passionate about being truth. And he's facing the heartbreak. He's facing his childhood issues. He wants to change this around and make it passionate because he wants to have something to celebrate. But right now, he is totally in hermit mode. Too many emotions are going on. And this is probably going on because of all of this up here in this first story. You know, he's working hard, you know, because he wants to be the official person. And maybe that's why he was lying. He was lying to this mature woman. He wanted to be an official person with somebody else, not with her anymore. And maybe he's in hermit mode because he's ending that situation with that woman. And maybe that's who he's been fighting. This woman has overburdened him. Could be. Let me see what else do I want to. What do the spirit guides? Sorry for reaching over you all. I forgot to change my setup. What do the spirit guides have to say about this? What do they have to say about this? What do they have to say? What's going on? What do you have to say about this with divine masculine? What do they tell him? They're telling him, don't relinquish your power. Divine masculine, don't relinquish your power. You are very powerful. And apparently you've been giving everybody your power. You are here for a reason. What else do they want to tell you, divine masculine? What else? Any more messages for him? Live your bliss. You toiling and laboring, but is that really what you want to do? A lot of divine masculines are working jobs they don't want to work in, but they say they do. Feel joy in all you do. What else? What else? Give without expectation. He been giving and giving and giving already, but I think that's why it's put him in hermit mode, because he needs to understand how to give. Death is only an illusion. It's only an illusion. So whatever he thought is ended is only an illusion, and he needs to learn from his mistakes. I'll get one more and then move on to something else. your beliefs are right for you. Divine masculine, your beliefs are right for you. Whatever it is that you've been believing, you thought they're right for you. But you just got to be honest with people. Oh, I hate reaching over. This is way. I didn't check this setup this morning. I kind of moved some things around. So I will be reaching over you all, but I apologize. Let me see. What other messages for divine masculine? Let's see. All right. What other messages for divine masculine do you have? Sexuality. Is that what got you in trouble? Hmm. I see hearts, and it's like I see blood and droplets, like fibers, seeds. Hmm. Sperm. These look like eggs. They look like a lot of things. Hmm. What else? Anything else for divine masculine? Yeah, you're going through the storm, but you'll get out of it. Look at that. There's the eye of the storm. And then there's the infinity sign as well. You know, he has to get out of whatever this is. You know, this color purple is the color of royalty. So he needs to know that he comes from royalty, so he can get out of this situation. There's help for him. But he just needs to ask for it. Because there's always a way out. Always. Let's see, anything else? Divine masculine, you're very powerful. You got a lot of power. You just forgot it. Or you gave it away. You don't relinquish it. Let me show you that. Don't relinquish your power. Because you are powerful. Anything else? Okay. He's birthing something. Something is being birthed while you're going through all this drama. You know, I hate to be graphic, but this, to me, I like these pictures, but to me this looks like when a woman is about to give birth. These are her legs, and you know, this stuff in the inside, that's where the baby, you know, where the vagina is and where the baby would come out. It's a whole lot there. You're birthing something. I'll put it here. And maybe that's why sexuality came up. Interesting. You're gifted, divine masculine. If you can just get out of this storm, you will know how gifted you are. You're royalty. It's purple in this picture too. It's you come from royalty. And Once you understand that, you'll be able to have a change of mind. Whatever mental space you're in, you'll be able to change this. And that's what this looks like. It's just, you see how it's one way in here and then it's changing to something else here? It's reverberating. That's because of power. Look at that. And these pictures both have healing in it. It's the sun, healing. I see this looks like the earth. He is very powerful everywhere. Anything else you want to say? What else do you want to tell Divine Masculine? Divine Masculine, you need to go get in meditation mode. You need to get in meditation mode. Because right now, whatever you're going through, you're learning. Maybe that's why you're in hermit mode. That's what's going on. You're learning. You're learning from your mistakes. And in order to do that, you need to be relaxed. A lot of these masculines are so busy, they don't have time for themselves. They're busy helping so many other people. And half of those people don't even care about them. While you're relaxing, you're going to be healing. You're going to be getting healed. Yes. It's going to heal you emotionally, whatever your childhood issues are or were, or whatever issues you're having. Because it's something about your childhood. Where's that card? Yep, this is rooted. These roots are deep too. Whatever foundation, you had, something was shaky or messed up about it. But when you go in meditation mode, you will heal. And it will heal you emotionally. That's why you need to meditate. And you're going to learn have to be compassionate. Because some of y'all are out cold, mean. They say narcissistic, but I don't know if what that is. I mean, I know what it is, but I don't know if that's what the issue is. Or maybe they had to be narcissistic to be with this mature woman. Maybe they had to be that way. Because from my understanding, she was a piece of work. Let me see. What else? And you're going to have to learn how to have patience. So maybe that's why they're telling you to relax. Because a lot of y'all don't know how to relax. And this is green. So this is going to deal with your heart. And there's some yellow in here. And it's going to heal your heart. This patience will help heal your heart from whatever heartbreak, whatever drama that happened in your childhood or what is going on right now. Let's see what else. One last message. And while you're in hermit mode, you're going to get grounded because you need it. You need to get grounded. So while you're in meditation, you're going to be getting grounded. You're going to be learning things. You're going to be healing yourself emotionally. You're going to be learning how to be compassionate because you're birthing something that's going to allow you to change your mind and change this situation that's going on up there, because you are gifted. You come from royal blood. You are a child of the king. And a lot of you don't know that. or you don't believe it. Let me see. Um, let's see what the Ascended Master has to say about this. What does the Ascended Master have to say about this? You got a couple of things to say. You're going to say, oh, he's going through a daring rebirth. Wow. And this is the goddess Ishtar and Astrophyllite. His divine masculine is going through a daring rebirth. And once he has this rebirth, he will be able to have sacred pleasure. And once he goes through all this, he'll know that he'll be safe to be seen, because a lot of them are hiding. A lot of them are hiding. Anything else? Anything else? Oh, I got too many cards over here. Okay. I'm just all the way in the way. Sorry, y'all. So, oh, don't fall over there. All right. Now I'm messing up everything. It's all right. What else does he need to know? Because he's a rebel too, you know. And he's using his feminine energy. He needs to know how to use it. So let's see what's going on here. Okay, divine masculine, what do you need to know? Okay, you need to know wow, I never seen this card. It says relax the hold of darkness and be at cause. I gotta find this and read this one. I've never seen this one. Wow. Because a lot of them are in darkness right now. 26. Dear Sacred Rebel, this moment in your life requires great courage. Fortunately, you possess that in bucket loads. You are being asked to allow yourself to be lifted out of one level of known reality and into the next level of higher voltage reality. Higher voltage reality requires a more absolute trust and a heart that is surrendered into the greater heart of the universe, so that life can happen to us, through us, and with us more quickly, more radically, more beautifully, and more boldly. You are now being invited into this new reality where things happen quickly and according to bold, loving optimism. This is a reality not only for potential, but of manifestation of the great, big, cosmic yes. To access this reality, you have to leap from known waters, and others may think you are crazy for doing so. You have to leave behind the dark, weighty grip of hesitation, procrastination, second guessing, and the belief you have to do everything on your own. You may fear for your life. How will you be safe in the wild electric pulse of so much aliveness? How will you function without the hazy, sleep-inducing paralysis of playing it safe, taking too long, and placing lesser priorities above your sacred art of life? How will you hold yourself back if you don't hold on to fear? You do not need to worry about such things. Life is wild, but it is also wise. It is a force of startling, raw awakening at times, but it is also the natural process of evolution where all things matter according to a seasonal cycle and right timing. You are a part of, not apart from, the process. So, divine masculine, you are part of this process. You can't get out of this. A lot of times they don't want to be involved in this. It's too much work for them. The invitation to shift gears and jump on board the express train of life will feel exhilarating and perhaps also challenging. When you are in the hold of the darkness, you will feel pushed to turn away, to imagine it is all too much, and to create excuses about how your desires aren't grounded enough. Gotta get grounded. Gotta get grounded. That you are being too flighty or flaky, or that you are not living in the real world. That is fear talking, not truth. If the sacred rebel is not awakened, we will continue to live in a culture drenched in fear and distrust of nature. Those without awakened hearts don't yet understand what nature knows. She knows timing, she knows life and death, she knows the creative process, she just knows and can be trusted to support us, her own creations, in becoming all that we can become. That's when you use your feminine side of your brain for this reality, not the masculine side. You need to use your feminine side. Does this mean that we become passive and just flow along like a limp leaf detached from the tree and blown about randomly by the breeze? No. Being free of the dark hold empowers us to take up our cause. This means being free to act and affirm the intuitive feelings we have by following up on them. Our masculines are very intuitive, and they don't want you to know that. They are very intuitive. So use your gift, divine masculine. This is painting like someone who has lost their mind, completely free and from the heart. It means writing even though you have no conscious idea of what you are writing, even as the words are streaming forth upon the page before your rather curious eyes. And it means speaking about your work, never hiding it away. Allow it to breathe fresh air and be held in the gaze of another. Detach from the darkness that would say it is not enough or must be the best thing ever, whatever that means, in order to be worthy of a place in the world. Instead, just let it be what it is. It might fly, it might endure, and it might not. All of nature, including you and your passions and dreams, will be what is needed, when it is needed, and how it is needed according to wisdom. We just have to trust this within ourselves and within nature herself through the flow of life, and participate. You are asked to go within and imagine diving deep off the edge of what you have known. There is so much more calling to you now. It's your time. Leap. And in order to have this healing, you can say, I accept the offer of life so that I may truly live. Through unconditional love, I now invite and receive all assistance, intervention, protection, and inspiration so that I may leap into my next cycle of life, held in the loving grace of wisdom. So be it. You may now like to take an actual jump for joy to finish your healing process. See, you are in hermit mode for a reason. Divine masculine. You're in hermit mode because you got a lot going on, but you can't be scared. A lot of the divine masculines are scared. They've been beaten down by people because they've been fighting, carrying so many burdens that, it's like they almost want to give up. They don't want to, think that this is true. What is, I didn't ask the question. Mudula, what do you have for divine masculine? What's the last words before we close out this reading? Divine masculine, what are the last, Mudra, what are the last words you have to say for this reading? I am open to love. I think that's a wonderful way to end this reading, because a lot of divine masculines don't think that they're worthy of it. That's why they stay in crazy situations that they're in. And that has a lot to do with their childhood, their belief systems. Apparently something was going on where they were taught or shown, or they, for whatever reason, it came in their mind that they're just supposed to be abused, treated any kind of way, or pimped out, pretty much. Because a lot of the divine masculines are being pimped out. They are being drained dry. There are people that are just sucking the life out of them. And hopefully, once they go in hermit mode, they'll understand that they are gifted. They'll understand they can change this, because they're birthing something new. It's a daring rebirth. But you got to believe that this is what's going on, divine masculine. This is the end of the reading. Thank you for stopping by. I would like for you to like, share, comment. Let me know, your perspective on this reading. I learned from you all, so I think that's all I have to say. I may do a divine feminine reading. We'll see. You all take care. I got to think about what I think what I'm going to call this reading. Where is that? 26. I'm going to call this, I saw it. I'll find it later, but it's something that I read in here. Oh, I might call it this: relax the hold of darkness and be at cause. I'm just gonna say relax the hold of darkness, because a lot of these masculines are in dark places right now. They're in very dark places, and they've been there for a while. And because, like I said, because of their beliefs, they stayed there. And because they always think with their masculine side of their energy, they think this is the way it's supposed to be. They stay in that logical mode. But my hope, my prayer is that they learn to get out of this. It doesn't have to be that way. All right. You all take care, and until next time, peace.